Hi everyone, it's me, Beata Kelly Sunflower. So I thought I'd do a flip through of my latest Kickstarter deck, which is called Into the Void, the Black Cat Tarot by Alexandra Agrelina. So I backed this Kickstarter deck mainly because it's about black cats. I really love black cats. I found them quite lucky. I own a black cat called Onyx. You know, I've got quite a few cat decks in my collection, both tarot and oracle, and they really seem to give me great predictive readings. So let's just have a look at the back of the box to see what it says. An adorable tarot deck dedicated to all the furry friends that have crossed my path and made my life that much better. This tarot deck comes in a 2-part box here. The cards are actually in this pouch that I also ordered separately. So inside the box, when the cards arrived, I got these following kind of little gifts. So this is an original 2 of Cups tarot card, which I'm going to put into my pack as a spare. Got this sticker, which is the Tower card, and I like how it's a tilted scratching tower post. Screen Girl is the creator's Instagram and I think Facebook handle. So this tells you a bit about Screen Girl merchandise. I also got a thank you kind of note. Thank you very much, Alex and Cookie. So I'm gathering that Cookie is her cat. I also kind of backed this kind of zip case kind of pouch where my tarot cards are in, and it came with these sort of labels. So this pouch is made out of organic cotton. This product is sustainably sourced from seed to finished product through environmentally and socially responsible manufacturing and is certified by global organic trade standards. So I like the fact that was used for this. At Westfield Mill, we are steadily reducing our environmental footprint through better design, reduced packaging, more sustainable materials, and support for local environment incentives. So I like things that support the environment. So this is the case. My only qualm about the case is that I can't fit the box in. I'm a person that I do like to put my boxes into the cases, because sometimes just having a case alone that is not lined, it makes the cards bow. Well, that's my impression. So that's my only qualm about the case. So it comes with a little book and the cards, which are 78 cards. So I'm going to put the cards here and look at the guidebook first. So Into the Void, the Black Cat Tarot. Let me see how many pages. I think it's about, yep, it's 28 pages. So the first page is just a dedication to all of the furry friends that have crossed her path, and some of the stray cats as well that have come into her life. Then it's got Major Arcana, and it just basically gives the number, the archetype, just a short description of the card, and there's no reversal. So for example, the 4, it says, ready to set out on a new journey to anywhere. Maggie takes a leap of faith and embraces her freedom with optimism and enthusiasm. Gives you a paragraph about each suit, and then it just gives a brief description for each of the cards within that suit. So for example, the Pentacles. The Pentacles represent all things of this earth. In traditional decks, they commonly reference finance. However, We all know that our black kitties have no idea what money is. They do, however, place high value on food. So what better representation for Pentacles than our kitty's favourite wildlife? The food that gives cats health and prosperity through nature. Pentacles in this deck are therefore also represented by mice, fish and birds. So I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, the Three of Pentacles. It says here, teamwork makes the dream work, as Dask, Vader and Tom will tell you. Everyone has a unique perspective and working together can lead to great results. And then for the swords, it says the swords represent our thoughts and actions. A swoosh of air, just like the sound of a murder mitten coming from your face out of nowhere to remind you who's boss. Swords are the suit of logic, ambition and communication. And cat parents know how our fur babies communicate through screams and murder mitts and teeths. In this deck, therefore, swords are represented by scratches, danger peats and swords. So if I read the Five of Swords, it says, it seems that Cat Cake is defeated and injured after her battle with Butterfly. Even with her cone, however, she is still planning her next attack and is posed to win no matter what it takes. Wands. The wands represent the energy and the passion of fire. Unpredictable and wild, just like our house cats would like to believe. They commonly reference motivations and purpose and indicate an onward direction, similar to the zombies and belly backflips our flooths make when chasing steak treats and feathered wands. In this deck, these are the driving forces used to represent the suit of wands. So if I read the first one, which is the Ace of Wands. Beetle dreams about catching his feathered wand. He should reach for inner energy and embrace the good that comes his way in life. So cups. Cups represent our internal emotions and intuitions. Commonly known for representing feelings and our creative side, as well as our relationship and human connections, the suit of cups is also symbolic of flowing water due to its fluidity and changing states, ranging from calm, slow bling to a raging, hangry meow. Quite naturally, therefore, this deck represents cups as water bowls, food bowls, and cups of all shapes and sizes. So let me read you out the King of Cups. A generous lover of the arts, Oka is emotionally balanced and compassionate. And it's got here about the author. Alexandra Aquilina is a Maltese Berlin-based illustrator and screen printer with a background in psychology and design, an obsession with 90s girl power role models and cats. She illustrated the Moon Crystal Tarot in 2017 and independently published it with the support of Kickstarter backers. This is her second tarot deck. She can be found on Instagram, Facebook and Etsy, and then under the moniker Screen Girl March. And I'm guessing that this is the artist's gorgeous black cat. So let's have a look at the cards. So these cards have been kind of edged in a nice yellow, kind of matte. It's not gilding, it's just edged. Originally, it was just going to be left plain, but because it reached a stretch goal, that's why the yellow had been put at the sides. And I think it's kind of fitting because the colour palette of this deck is black, white and yellow. So these are the backs of the cards. I guess they're kind of reversible. Aren't they gorgeous? So for size, if I compare it next to my Albino White, which is a traditional RWS card, They're almost the same size, just a tad up, no, just a little bit longer and a little bit wider, but not much difference. The cards kind of feel kind of mattish. These are like US game card stock to me. So let's have a flick through of the cards. So you've got the 4, and it looks like the butterfly is her guide, and you can see the kind of like edge of the cliff. It's beautiful. The Magician, you can see the affinity there and all the suits in the minor arcana. The High Priestess, you can see the 2 pillars and the crescent moon. It's gorgeous. The Empress, I love the feminine symbol there. This looks like roses in a garden. The Emperor, this is the masculine symbol. The Hierophant, and I love the keys and the religious symbol. The Lovers, the lovely sun coming down, because, you know, a lot of cats like to sunbathe in the sun. And then you've got like a black and white cat. It's gorgeous. And the clouds here. It's like paradise, to be quite honest. This is the Chariot. Strength. It's a little mouse there, and I love the kind of daisy crown on the cat. I love this Hermit card because a lot of cats do like to kind of retreat in cardboard boxes or hide. So I love how the box is depicted in this card for the Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune, like a round cat scratcher. Beautiful. Justice. The Hang Cat. I love how this cat is entwined in a ball of wool. Death. Cat's wearing a mask of death. Temperance. The Devil. You can see the little Capricorn horns there. The chain. Kind of like aggressive kind of facial expressions. The Tower. So I love how the lightning is depicted here, and the cat scratching post is kind of tilting a bit there. It's gorgeous. The Star. The Moon. Look at this sun. I love how it's depicting a cat sunbathing. Judgment. And the World. I have repacked this deck into my kind of order for the minor arcana. So it's Wands, Cups, Swords and Pentacles, because that's how I like my minors to flow. So you've got the Ace of Wands, and as it said in the guidebook, the wands are the teaser toys, or the teaser wands. Two of Wands. 3. 4 of Wands. You know, that cat saying, no, they're mine. Doesn't want to share those wands with the other cat. 5 of Wands. This looks more like teamwork than conflict. 6 of Wands. Victory hat on. Seven of Wands. So it is very Rider-Waite inspired. Eight of Wands. Fast moving because this cat's pouncing. It's the Nine of Wands. And Ten of Wands. It's interesting. Let me just read what it says about the Ten of Wands. Indigo is shook, proud of her accomplishments, but also aware of her new burden and responsibility. She should be aware not to wear herself out. Okay, so it's just saying, you know, with her new litter, that she mustn't wear herself out with this added responsibility, which is nice. So you've got the Page, the Knight. I love this kind of helmet look. The Queen of Wands, which was my card of the day for yesterday. Beautiful. And the King of Wands. So moving on to the Suit of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. So I've got a spare card to this, so I might actually add this into the deck at some point. Three of Cups. Four. It's Five of Cups. Kind of crying over spilt milk. Six. Seven of Cups. Look at all those choices. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. And Ten of Cups. So moving on to the court cards, you've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So moving on to the Suit of Swords, you've got the Ace. That looks like she's ready to scratch. She's got all her paws open there. The Two of Swords. The Three. The Four of Swords. Oh, it's the Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. And Ten of Swords. So moving on to the court cards, we've got the Page. I love that bow. The Knight. The Queen. And the King. I also love in this deck how the cats have got like orange eyes. Kind of look similar to like Burmese cats that are normally black with orange eyes. She's got the Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Oh, that's beautiful. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five. It's teamed up with a mouse there. Six of Pentacles. Seven. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles. Moving on to the court cards, you've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Wow. Let's just give these cards shuffle. To me, this deck shuffles very smooth. Can you hear that click, click, click? I love hearing that noise when I'm shuffling cards. Because they're quite kind of flexible, these cards can be easily riffle shuffled too, because they're just a nice, they're not too stiff and they're not too thin, they're kind of mediocre. So let's just see what my card will be for the day. This card has fallen out. Oh, the Ace of Cups reversed, which doesn't have a meaning in the guidebook. I will post this on my Instagram page as the Ace of Cups reversed. But let's turn it round. Pudding is a teeny weeny kitten. So small he fits into a teacup. But he's excited to meet his family and make new friends. It's gorgeous. So even though this is a Kickstarter, I do believe that the creator is selling this deck in her shop. So if I can find it, I will add a link in the description bar should anybody want to purchase this deck. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.